Hi, everybody. I'm Beth Mastel-Smith, and this is my friend and colleague, Anthy Caruso. We're teachers in the School of Nursing at UT Tyler. We're here to share with you a study abroad opportunity in Taiwan. The University of Texas at Tyler School of Nursing has a memorandum of understanding with a university in Hualien, Taiwan. Hualien is on the northeast coast of Taiwan. It sits right on the ocean, so there's the Pacific Ocean to the east and a mountain range that runs up and down the north to south corridor of the country. It's a really beautiful location. You can see from the slide to the right, the mountains. This is a picture of the mountains that I took from my dorm window. And at the bottom is Anthy and Elena Strail, an undergraduate student, and I at the beach at the Pacific Ocean. The Tsuchi University of Science and Technology, TCUST, was established by Master Cheng Yen. You see her there on the right side of the slide. Master Cheng Yen has been likened to the Buddhist version of Mother Teresa. She's going to be 80 years old next year and has done made amazing contributions to the health and well-being of people throughout the world. She started the Tsuchi School of Nursing some years ago. She realized that young Aboriginal girls from Taiwan were being sold at a young age into marriage or prostitution. And she really wanted to offer these girls an alternative life. And so she established the School of Nursing. She is also the founder of the Tsuchi Foundation, which is a worldwide organization found in 60 countries across the globe. You can see the 8 main areas in which they work. That is charity, medical and education contributions, disaster relief, bone marrow donation, community volunteers, and environmental protection. There are 16 Aboriginal tribes in Taiwan. These pictures were taken during an opening ceremony at a conference that Anthy and I attended last May. The picture on the left is of a local tribe, and they also happen to be students at TCUST. The young lady in the headdress is a tribal princess, and as identified by her white headdress. She is also a nursing student, and upon graduation will return to her tribe in order to serve her village as well as function in her role as a nurse. The gentleman on the right is a current local elder, and he is blessing the conference through a specific tribal ceremony.
During this conference at Tsuchi University, we had the fantastic opportunity to experience the culture of the Aboriginal tribes. In the upper right of the film, you see the 16 different tribes that were the original inhabitants of Taiwan. So we were able to visit several of the tribal lands and experience their culture, to include the food, their clothing. In the top left of the screen, you'll see one of the tribal elders explaining their very innovative method of fishing using materials they find in nature to help them obtain fish so that they could live. Also, in the lower left corner, you see how they prepared their meals. And they gave us bamboo spears and meat and fish to cook over an open fire because many of them had no electricity. They also sang for us and danced for us, and we were able to see their beautiful tribal clothing, as you see the young lady on the lower right of the screen.
During the study abroad experience during 2014, students learned about traditional Chinese medicine. In the upper left-hand corner, you see a picture of the acupuncture doctors standing with the mannequin who, I don't know if you can see in the picture, but he has on his body all of the meridians and acupuncture points. In the lower left-hand corner, Liz, the student, is doing a procedure called cupping. I don't know if you saw on the Olympics this year, that would be 2016, Michael Phelps, one of the swimmers, had red round marks all over his chest and upper back. That was from cupping. It's a traditional Chinese therapy that is thought to suck the toxins out of the body. In the middle, Liz and, that's Heather and Teresa are having moxibustion. And in the upper right-hand corner, Dara is experiencing Tai Chi massage. It's kind of a combination between massage and acupressure. And it's very, very powerful and very healing practice. In the lower right-hand corner, Kelly is giving me some acupuncture. And you think that it's going to hurt because it's a very long needle. However, it only goes into the very top layers of the skin. And when you have acupuncture, when I've had it previously, not in this situation, but I've had it for sinus pain and congestion. And what it feels like is described in Chinese as you de qi. And what that means is that the qi is being released from the meridians of the body so it can flow freely. In my case, what I experienced was that my sinuses were filling with ice water and just totally relaxing. It was a most amazing sensation. It didn't hurt. It was actually a very pleasant experience.
In order to appreciate the country, other activities include visiting the land and the countryside. In the upper left, you see a scenic overlook in the mountains, and in the lower left. And then right below that are the flatlands. And it is a Pacific island, very tropical climate, beautiful vegetation, and just majestic scenery. In the upper right, you see a festival that is a parade. It was the water festival, I understand. And again, it shows you how the people experience and incorporate their culture into the lives of the very busy culture now, or society now in Taiwan. In the lower right, you see one of our guides, Yang. He is a student at Tsuchi University who speaks very good English and served as our guide and interpreter with one of the students. In the middle, you see the table where we break bread with local guides and hosts and get the opportunity to taste the local food and make new friends. So they practice their English with us, and we practice what little Chinese we know with them. But it's a wonderful experience. In these slides, you see some of the different units in the hospital that we visited at the Tsuchi Hospital. In the upper left, there are two slides taken at the telehospice center. So they've incorporated telemedicine and use it for hospice patients that are in their homes. You see the nurse manager, and in that case are different peripherals that they give the families to use at home, so that when the telehospice center nurses zoom into the home, they can take some vital signs and get a better idea of how the patients are doing. In the upper right, you see their pain scale, which is very different from our pain scale, which uses smiley faces and numbers. It's fruit. And the way that the pain is determined is the lesser the pain, the smaller the fruit, which is something that was unique. I hadn't seen that before. In the lower slides, you see the pharmacy where Chinese medicine and Western medicine come together and are used to provide patient-centered care.
And I think that that's one of the really unique things about healthcare, specifically in hospitals in Asia, is that many times patients receive traditional Chinese medicine treatment along with Western medicine treatment. So it's really the best of both worlds. So in terms of logistics and details regarding the opportunity for next May 2017, the School of Nursing is offering a traditional Chinese medicine course, and it is open to anyone who would like to participate. It's open to undergraduate students, graduate students, nursing student alumni, friends, people who are or are not nurses. In terms of undergraduate students, what we are offering is the ability to go to Taiwan, take the Chinese medicine course, and I will help the students negotiate assignments that they can do for courses that they will be taking either summer 2017 or fall 2017. So for example, if you are taking, let's say, gerontology in the fall of 2017, you and I and your instructor, in this case, Anthe, will work together to identify an assignment that you can do in Taiwan and turn it in for assignments that you would do in place of something that would be in the traditional gerontology course. For graduate students, we offer an elective, and the elective is actually for 6 credits. You will pay for and receive 3 credit of electives from UT Tyler, and you will also receive 3 credits free from Tsuchi University of Science and Technology. We're also opening the experience to people from other departments and welcome any friends who would also like to participate in this opportunity. We believe at this point, don't hold us to it, but we think that the opportunity will be between May 6 and 21, the dates to be confirmed. We stay in the dorm at TCUST, which is across the street from campus, just a very short walk to the classrooms. We are waiting confirmation of the cost. I estimate that it will be about $2,000, not including tuition. And for that, $2,000 includes your plane fare, and I estimate the plane fare from Houston because that's where I live. Return plane fare from Houston, let's say, to Taipei. It includes the train fare from Taipei to Hualien, 2 nights overnight in Taipei because of the scheduling of flights landing, taking off, and the train. And the cost of the experience, the program, as well as room and board in the dorm. The Office of International Programs does offer scholarships, and if this is something that this trip is something you're interested in, I really encourage you to investigate those scholarships. How much you receive depends on how many study abroad opportunities are offered, as well as how many students apply. In the past, the scholarships that have been awarded were quite tremendous. In summary, if you're interested, please let Ms. Karuso or I know. Again, it's Anthe Karuso or Beth MastelSmith. We're both in the directory at the UT Tyler School of Nursing. And we really encourage you to ask us any questions that you have about the experience. We hope that by participating in this opportunity, students not only learn about traditional Chinese medicine and nursing within the context of the Taiwanese culture, but also have the opportunity to learn how to learn about different cultural groups and be immersed in a cultural experience that they can then apply to the rest of their nursing career trajectory. Thanks, and have a great day.
Ama ona dermawan 산오리 스무가 바다리 시스